Well, that was a close one. Up, Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Noah's Notes Chapter 7. So, last chapter, boy Noah, how he got out of this mess was amazing. It was fucking sneaky, and it was clever. But, man, I swear to God, Mirai just... I swear, sometimes Mirai just annoys the fuck out of me. It's just like, what are you doing? Anyway, let's get to chapter 7 and see what happens next. Monet? This happened because we instructed that holy relic to a naive little boy that won't kill people. He intentionally left people alive? I keep saying he's just like that traitor. He's a Judas. This chapter is titled, Professor Let's Unravel the Time Capsule's Mystery. Furthermore, it seems he was defeated by a mere scholar. A gathering of the apostles. Sweet. You lied to me, Prof. And it really hurts when where the bullet hit me. Well, I never said that my bulletproof coat would prevent pain, did I? But look at this. This is gonna bruise bad, isn't it? No. I guess it'll be a big bruise with a diameter of about 10 centimeters. If luck isn't on your side, it might leave a scar. Have some tact! Oh, I can't take any more of this! At this rate, at the rate things are going, even if you do save humanity, nobody will want to marry me. A bruise won't affect your chances of getting married. What are you saying? Would you really marry a girl if you saw a giant bruise on her? Of course I would. Something like that doesn't matter. Okay, Noah! God damn it! Noah's just reminding me of Yuki-senpai right now. Oh my god. Well, I guess it's okay. Plus, I'm lucky, so mine should heal up just fine. Well, it'll be alright, right? Surprisingly, they argue on the same wavelength. Oh my god, this is like Naruse and Yuki. Oh my god, I've been binge reading the hell out of a lot of manga, and unfortunately, I've fallen behind on anime, so fuck it. I'm just gonna wait till episode 2 of Banana Fish and Backstreet Girls for live reactions, but for Anime Nerdigan live reactions. But anyway, let's just keep going here. By the way, you wouldn't have gotten shot if you didn't get lost. All you had to do was go to the end of the passageway we came through, idiot. It's okay. I know you call me an idiot again. The note is safe, so why does what happened matter? Because you're an idiot, Mary? And Noah's pointed that out? What matters most is not what you did or what the result was. It's the process you followed. Oh, that method of grading, where even if the answer is right, your procedure is wrong. The whole thing is marked as wrong. Oh, I fucking hate when that happens. Oh my god, especially in math. And because this happened to me when I was taking pre-calculus and calculus. It's like I would have the formula done correctly, but my answer would be wrong. So most of the time I got half points, but for my mans, oh my god, my mans can, like, I don't know how his brain is a calculator, but god damn it, he can calculate, like, mathematical equations in his head, and his teachers would get pissed off that he wouldn't show his work. And oh god, it was funny as fuck. Anyway, let's keep going here. Right, so if I were to count this as a quiz in my class, out of 100 possible points, your efforts would get you, what's that? What? That's too harsh? Now this is just a... Sorry, what? That's too harsh. Now this is just a pop quiz. So you're gonna, like, subtract 10 points for every stupid thing I did, aren't you? I can remember, like, 1, 2. Oh, I can't remember that at all. Can't we just, like, not have this be graded? Your grade is a perfect 100. No! No, you are trying to get some. Sir, you are just trying to get some right now. Huh? You definitely did a lot of stupid things, but for the sake of history, you undoubtedly put in your best effort. Because of your courage, we were able to obtain the note, so I have no choice but to call you the best student I've ever had. This is the first time you've praised me like that, Prof. Hey, you lame-haired nerd. You're just standing around doing nothing. Go open the note for me. I still can't use my right arm. What? Professor, are you going to only be strict with me? Hang on. So this is what was inside that the time capsule. This is a hospital card? exactly does this mean? On the day humanity went extinct, what on earth were these kids doing? The 5 of us accidentally witnessed a murder! What? There was a doctor fighting someone, and he was stabbed with a kitchen knife. This is evidence struck by the culprit. Is this a murder mystery? Somehow this is very different from what I expected. That's what it seems like. Oh my god! We've got all Detective Conan up in here! These kids were the witness at the crime. At this crime scene. But because they were trespassing in a prohibited area while playing, they couldn't tell an adult. They probably worried about it for a while and decided to keep it a secret among themselves. This letter seems to be how the children cope with their guilt. They even wrote in the letter that if someone were to find it, they wanted them to deliver the information to the police. And 10,000 years later, the missionary who found it thought it was a penitence letter for having killed someone, so he protected it as his lifetime secret and literally took it to the grave. Well, wait a second! You're talking about a murder mystery, but this has nothing to do with the extinction! Even though we went through so much trouble to get this thing, it's definitely frustrating, but this kind of thing happens all the time. But that's the note I worked so hard to protect! I just wanted to be helpful! Takeda, find all the information you can on this hospital card. Work together with the Italian branch. Look into the hospital's patients. Also, examine the blood traces and fingerprints on the card. Yes. Dude, I'm telling you, the power of thirst is just goddamn strong. Power of thirst is just way too strong. Noah is so thirsty. He is so goddamn thirsty. It's unbelievable. It's a piece of evidence that I worked hard to find, so it ought to be important. This is a dangerous bias that could upset my theory. But I also feel the same way. The kids entrusted this to the future. It's a letter that reached us after surviving 100,000 years. I don't want to let it go to waste. So we both feel the same way. This is the first time we've agreed on something. Also, what's bias? Oh my god! Mary, why are you so stupid? Oh, right, I need to think now, so get out of the room. I take back what I said just now, then. I finally got to wash my hair. How long does he expect me to wait anyways? I've been in here for 4 hours. It's so boring. I'll just get something sweet. I'm with the professor, not sweet. I'll just tweet something. I'm with the professor at an hotel, and as if I could tweet that. When are you going to stop fooling around? No! Yeah! Rejoice, Mirai! Don't look at my forehead! What can you possibly need to tell me right now? It seems that the note we found isn't just a simple hospital card after all. I have a report here that was written by our elite team in the Tokyo Legislative District and in Rome. They spent 4 hours working on this. To be frank, we were also surprised. First of all, currently in 2018, there is no such hospital in Yokohama. What? It takes a while for a general hospital to be approved and built. Our team conferred with the governor of the Kanagawa Prefecture, along with several other people in various fields, but no hospital is currently scheduled to be built, and the possibility of one being completed by 2022 is nearly zero. Let's see. Oh, and the translation note wants me to mention that this is in the Kanto region. Yokohama is the capital of the prefecture. So it's a fake? They were kids, so maybe they made it as a toy or to prank someone. No, although it can't be read anymore, the makings of things like the magnetic band is genuine. More likely than not, this hospital did exist 100,000 years ago, which means that this hospital is not part of the loop. Oh my god! If it's not part of the loop, then history is changing! Oh my god, history is changing. Does that have anything to do with the extinction? The Knights Templar may not believe so, but supposing that something did trigger this historical loop, then why is this hospital the only thing that doesn't exist in both time periods? The old human race had it, but the new human race doesn't have it. It's a distortion in the loop. Somehow the hospital could possibly be related to the cause of... somehow this hospital could possibly be related to the cause of the loop. Yes, that was the first thing to report. And now, here's the second. It's regarding the DNA samples retrieved from these bloodstains. There are 2 different types of DNA detected on this hospital card. Based on the letter, it makes sense. So, makes sense to assume that the blood samples belong to the victim and the perpetrator, right? We know that, we know that the old human race and new human race have slightly different types of DNA, and this is the fact that that is also that this is also involved in the loop in some way is one of the latest theories from the biological point of view. However, one of them is the DNA from a person that lived 100,000 years ago, which unexpectedly turned out to be a perfect match with someone from the new human race, someone from the present. Huh? What does that mean? The Comte de Saint-Germain. Saint who? The earliest he was witnessed was in the year 1228 in England. Or sorry, fucking A. Okay, the Comte de Saint-Germain. Do you happen to know about the legend of the Wandering Jew? Oh my god, the Wandering Jew is coming into play! It ain't me, I ain't a Wandering Jew. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. But we know who is one, and that is Joseph from the Ancient Magus Bride. Saint who? The earliest he was witnessed was in the year 1228 in England. And we also know of him appearing in the year 1633 in Germany, and also in the year 1758 in France. Additionally, he's said to have lived for 4,000 years! Holy shit! He transcended time and has left traces of his existence all over the world. He's one of the people most wrapped in mystery throughout history. Oh, that rhymed. We know for a fact that he existed in Europe at least 200 years ago. His DNA was found in skin fragments that were attached to some relics. And that's what matched the DNA found on the hospital card. Oh my god! No! An urban legend and the history of the old human race have been tied together. So, you're saying that he was in Yokohama 100,000 years ago, and then he was seen in Europe 200 years ago? Now, this is a very important clue. We don't know if Saint Germain is still alive, but if we follow the traces he left behind, we might get closer to discover what caused the loop into the cause of humanity's extinction. You know what? I gotta say this. This does not surprise me that the Wandering Jew is causing this fucking loop. I am not surprised by this. I'm not. So this note was useful to us after all? Yeah. A message that may help save humanity. Let's go, Mirai. We got another job to do. Wait a second. Aren't we gonna go back to Japan first? Don't be silly. We're heading straight to our next destination. Things just got interesting. I might as well give him a heads up. Professor Liu, today you have an Oh God, this is on the mystery. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's keep going here. Today you have an interview with the newspaper in the metropolitan area and a public relations meeting for your book that goes on sale next month. This evening you'll be in a recording session for a quiz show. And when can I continue my research? But Professor, you're already a worldwide star. Research really isn't. I'm sorry, but cancel all of my current plans. What? But the newspaper, magazine, and TV station have all been waiting. I don't think I'll be back home for a while, since my worst friend in the world has called for me. Oh my god, meeting a new scholar to do adventure. Oh god, I can see Mirai getting jealous of Lu Long. She's an Arc-Lab paleontologist. Oh yes, Mirai is going to be fucking gelling. She is. She gonna be fucking gelling. But anyway, this chapter was interesting. Like, I feel like Noah's Notes is kind of like Dr. Stone in a way, where it kind of starts off slow and then gets really interesting. And I think we're heading in that direction. Do I think Noah's Notes is going to survive? I honestly don't know. I can't tell you if Noah's Notes is going to survive or not. I'm surprised Act Age is surviving, to be quite honest. Act Age is kind of boring. Well, at least to me anyway. I can't do live reactions to Act Age because I can't, the chapter is not, exciting. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Like, if Noah's Notes gets canceled, I'll be like, meh. But if I just have this feeling that Noah's Notes could be like the next Dr. Stone. I just have this feeling that it could be. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!